morning. Today is April 28th, 2021. This is Barely Controlled Chaos, and I'm Jeff. So yesterday I talked about measuring yourself against someone else. Mostly I rambled about other things, but I meant to talk about that. Along the same lines, there's the idea of keeping up with the Joneses. Keeping up with your neighbors, trying to make sure that you have everything they have and things like that. And I think part of, that is kind of sorry, I was looking at one of the dogs, is kind of toxic in a lot of ways, because it really, you look at what your neighbors have, and your situation is completely different than theirs is. Unless, you go to the same job, you go and do the same things, and you're the same person, and their situation is going to be different. And so trying to keep up with them or, whatever, it just doesn't work. So it's something that I've tried really, really hard not to do. I've tried hard not to try to keep up with the Joneses, so to say. It's a lesson that you have to learn, that I learned relatively early when I was, when we first got married. But, you see people with things, and you're like, well, why don't we have that? And so part of it's because they're at a different place in their life, and part of it's because they're just not you. And so trying to learn that. And that goes with homesteading too, because again, I look at what my neighbor has. My neighbor has more property than we do, and they've got more tractors than we do, which but they do different things than we do. And we're not in the same position, and they've been doing this a lot longer than we have. It's just one of those things. And so I'm not worried about the fact that they have more equipment than we do, or they have more property than we do. I just accept it and say, okay, well, they're doing different things. So hopefully